Once upon a time, in the peaceful kingdom of Valoria, a beloved king and queen longed for a child. Their wish was granted with the birth of a beautiful daughter, whom they named Aurora. To celebrate her arrival, they held a grand feast, inviting everyone from the kingdom, including the fairies who lived in the enchanted forest. The three good fairies, Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather, bestowed magical gifts upon the baby princess. Flora blessed Aurora with the gift of beauty, Fauna granted her the gift of song, and Merryweather, just as she was about to give her gift, was interrupted by a chilling wind. The palace doors burst open, and the wicked fairy Maleficent appeared, her eyes gleaming with malice. "You did not invite me, but I too have a gift for the child," Maleficent declared with a sinister smile. She waved her staff, and a dark curse enveloped the room. Before the sun sets on her 16th birthday, Aurora will prick her finger on the spindle of a spinning wheel, and fall into a death-like sleep, from which she will never awaken. The court was struck with horror, desperate to protect their daughter. The king and queen pleaded with the good fairies to save her. Merryweather, who had not yet given her gift, stepped forward. "I cannot undo Maleficent's curse, but I can soften it. If Aurora pricks her finger, she will not die, but will fall into a deep sleep, only to be awakened by true love's kiss." Despite the fairies' best efforts, the king ordered every spinning wheel in the kingdom to be burned. Aurora was taken to live with the fairies in a secluded cottage deep in the enchanted forest, where they raised her as their own, hiding her true identity. They called her Briar Rose, and she grew up to be a kind and graceful young woman, unaware of her royal heritage. On the day of her 16th birthday, Aurora wandered into the forest, singing a melody that seemed to enchant every creature around her. Her voice reached the ears of Prince Philip, who was riding through the woods. Drawn to the beautiful sound, he followed it until he found Aurora, and the two felt an immediate connection. That evening, the fairies revealed Aurora's true identity, and her impending return to the palace. Heartbroken at the thought of leaving the life she had known, Aurora accepted her fate and returned to the castle. Unbeknownst to her, Maleficent had been watching and waiting for this moment. As Aurora explored the castle, she was drawn to a hidden room, where a spinning wheel stood gleaming in the dim light. Mesmerized, she reached out and pricked her finger on the spindle, falling into an enchanted sleep as Maleficent's curse took hold. The kingdom mourned the loss of their princess, and the good fairies placed Aurora on a bed of roses in the highest tower. Determined to save her, Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather sought out Prince Philip, whom they had discovered was the one destined to break the curse. Maleficent, anticipating their plan, captured Philip and imprisoned him in her dark castle. The fairies, using their magic and wit, freed the prince and armed him with the shield of virtue and the sword of truth. A fierce battle ensued as Philip confronted Maleficent, who transformed into a fearsome dragon. With courage and the fairies' guidance, Philip struck the dragon with the sword of truth, defeating Maleficent once and for all. He raced to the castle, his heart filled with hope and love for Aurora. Reaching the highest tower, Philip found the sleeping princess and gently kissed her. The spell shattered, and Aurora's eyes fluttered open. True love's kiss had broken the curse. The kingdom rejoiced as Aurora and Philip were reunited. They celebrated with a grand ball, where the fairies' blessings of beauty and song shone through Aurora, who danced with her prince. Aurora and Philip were married soon after, ruling the kingdom with wisdom and compassion. And so, the tale of Sleeping Beauty, the tale of Aurora, became a cherished story of hope, love, and the triumph of good over evil, passed down through the ages in the kingdom of Valoria.